Hi, welcome back. Now we're going to be talking about creating more detail and using the drill through option. So the first thing I did was I labeled this report as executive down here. And to change the name, all you need to do is double click and write your name in. I'm going to add a new report by clicking the new page. So now we have a blank space, which is a report, but it's blank at the moment. So my task is to create a report that links from here to here. And I want this to be our operational dashboard. So I'm going to double click the name of the report and then write in operational. Now that we have that, we want to be able to link some detail from here, one of the visuals, to our operational dashboard. So let's talk about states. Maybe you want more detail on states. So you can just simply go over and let's create a very simple dashboard. We know we can create something amazing, but let's just do something very easily. So we're going to click state, and we're not going to use the map because we know we already have that. So click state, and I'm going to use total sales, and I'm going to turn that into pie chart. And if you notice, one thing that we need to fix is this. This is not the correct Maine. It's actually spelled wrong. We're going to fix that later because now we know it's not highlighted here. And that's the beauty of getting more detail. So now that we have a pie chart, and let's change it to a donut chart. It looks a little bit better. And we can see California has our total sales. And matter of fact, let's change that to spend because we already have our total sales on the other dashboard. So let's get our labels correct. So we're going to go down, click the visual, go down to your format, go to label, label style, category. I want the category and the percentage. Now we have that, and now let's maybe click a bar chart with total shares per state, and then we'll use the stacked bar graph, and then let's split that up by gender. And wow, we can see that females were only dominated here. Let's add some labels. Go over to your tab, add labels. Now we have two visuals. And now let's add a table with all our metrics because we will know this is a operational dashboard, so we can have a lot more metrics to deal with because it's a drill down. So state, and the first thing that's going to happen is the map. And then this, so I'm going to change it into a table. I'm going to move those up. And then I'm going to just populate this with metrics, impressions, clicks, spend, shares, profit, sales amount. Now we have all our data in that table. And let's make the table kind of cool so we can go to style by clicking the format, go to style, go to default, and once you click default, you can change the styles. I'm going to use bold header and flashy rows. So now we have like a little dashboard that we have. It's not terribly impressive, and because we know we can make an amazing dashboard, but we're doing this just to highlight how we drill through. So our task is to go from our executive page to our operational page, and we do that with drill through. So click the white part of your report, and then I want you to go over to the value section. And then under that, you can see we have drill through. And what drill through allows is exactly what we want, to drill from a higher level of granularity to a lower level and more detailed level of granularity. So let's see what it says. If you highlight it by moving your mouse over it, it says allows this page to be used by other reports as a drill through target. So I'm going to turn on that option. The next thing we need to do is tell it what are we going to use to drill through. So we know we built a lot of different visuals around state, so we're going to use state to drill through. So we bring the state dimension on, and it adds this icon in the top level, which means you can go back after we drill through on that. And if I click that white spot, we can see that our cross report is on and state is also on. And we can click which states we want to show here to filter. So let's go back over to our executive report. And we have our states here. So if I click one of those states and right click it, look what it has. Drill through. Drill through to where? To our operational dashboard. And watch the magic. Boom. Now why does it look different? Because look at the option on the far right. We kept our filters on. And we can see that the filters are, we highlighted Texas, and boom, we have Texas. Now we can control click, right click, to go back. Now let's go back to our operational dashboard, and let me show you something very interesting. So if I turn the filters off here by clicking the eraser button, let's do something that's kind of cool. So I'm going to move this over, and then I'm going to use the card visual. So I'm going to click card, and we know that we are using state as our first state as I drill through visual. So I'm going to click state on this, and then it's going to tell me California. Why does it choose California? Because it's going in alphabetical order, and it's the first value in the list of states. So I'm going to leave that as California. I'm going to go back over to our executive dashboard. Let's highlight New York, right click it, go down to drill through, operational. Boom! Now we have the name, so we can use a dynamic title for our drill through, and we can drill on all of these particular things and make a very interesting dashboard. So I'm going to go back over. I'm going to eliminate that filter. Your task for your homework is to create an operational dashboard, something that you can be proud of. Now, in the next video, we're going to be uploading data. We're going to be fixing our main issue, because it's not main, it's spelled wrong. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys to make this a dashboard, an operational dashboard, any way you like. You have a lot of skills now. I'm looking forward to seeing some of your dashboards. You can email me. I'll leave my email in the section. See you in the next video.